Hey there, guys. It's Alex here, alexnavas.com. Hey, wanted to create a quick little video, just spend a little bit of time today talking about transforming your offers, your market positioning, and really up-leveling that. I'm going to show you a couple things that I kind of help some people with around their offers because the thing is, like, they have huge goals. They have a lot of things that they want to accomplish, but the problem is that they're operating from a much smaller place than they could, so that they make the impact that they want to make. And so when I talk about that, I talk about they're working with the wrong people, working with them in the wrong way, and as a result of that, having the wrong people in the wrong way, you have the wrong outcome. In other words, you're not getting the business that you want. You're not getting the revenue that you want. So what we're talking today is, again, up leveling your offers and your market positioning. Okay. So let's talk about how that actually works. So right now, a lot of people, they're trying to price right. They're trying to get the right clients. They're trying to work with a certain set of people in the right way and get massive results, but they're doing it the wrong way. And that starts from the very beginning. And it's how you operate your business. So on the ground level, kind of like the first phase in which most people that have an expert, advice type business, they start at this first level here, right? It's this first level of this pyramid. I call it the pyramid of premium offers. Pyramid of premium offers. So let me write that down. Pyramid of premium offers. Okay. So at the bottom there, at this lower level, this is kind of like level one. If you play video games like me when I was a kid, sometimes I still play with my son. So if you play video games, you know that you're leveling at different places. So once you beat level one, guess what? You're ready to go up and elevate into the next level. So a lot of people that have an expert business, that have an information type business, an online business, they're not necessarily selling products like on, e-commerce stores or Amazon or eBay or things like that. But you have an information, an expert business, an advice business, one that allows you to really pour into your audience. So level one is when you're trying to sell or transfer information. All right. So I'm going to split this in two because this is still level one, but you're selling information. Okay. So then you're wondering, like, why aren't people getting results? Or you're wondering why you're not getting the prices that you really want to charge. And it's because you're selling information. You haven't transitioned into these next levels. At the information place, you got to realize that information is inexpensive. Information is readily available, freely available. You can go to YouTube right now and watch tons of videos and get information, right? And so at level one, in the information level, what you're doing is you're actually educating people. Okay? So you're educating people. They're getting a certain skill. They're understanding a certain concept. You might be teaching, whatever it is that you teach, whether that's like relationships, it's business, it's marketing, about finances, it could be a number of different things. But at this level, you're still trading money, you're exchanging money for information. And because information is so readily available, then it's not really going to be priced at a premium, right? Because it's just information. I could go get it for free, but sometimes I'll just pay somebody, $47, $97 for something that I'm looking for. I don't necessarily have an urgency, but it would be like good. It's good to have, right? But if there's a little bit more urgency, then I start moving into level two. And every level here will dictate a certain investment from your clients, right? So now we go into level two. Okay. Again, this is the level name, and this is kind of what they're receiving for that exchange. Level two is it's trading money. They're exchanging money for a specific transaction. Okay. So like, if I used to do websites, or I used to do websites. I used to have a marketing agency. And at the transactional level, people would pay me for a website. They paid me for a marketing funnel. They paid me to do the ads, right? So it was transactional. I was just like, you pay me and I deliver something to you, something tangible oftentimes. At that transaction level, it's more valuable than information because I'm not just giving them, okay, here, go learn something. Now there's a little bit more stakes, and I start giving them the ability to get start seeing how this actually helps them implement that thing in their life, right? So that's transactional. What they come to expect in the transactional level, which is level 2, is an exchange. I'm going to exchange money, not for information, but for something that is going to position me to have a better outcome than what I'm getting right now, right? Because information alone is not going to get you that. That's why I used to have a membership before, and I would give them tremendous content, tremendous value, resources, template, all these different things, and I would see very little people take action on it, right? And so why is that? Because these types of buyers are looking for information. If they don't see that information is going to get them where they want to go, guess what? They'll go out and look for information elsewhere, right? So they're jumping from one thing to another as opposed to this transactional level where I'm going to give you something and I'm going to learn a skill that I can then put into practice, right? As opposed to I just know more, okay? So you're dealing in a transaction causes an exchange of skill, an exchange of resources, that type of thing, right? So that's level 2. If you're focusing on the transaction level, you could definitely price more than information. Because again, information is not very valuable in this information age and this information economy. It's not very valuable, right? And so we step up to this next phase, which is called transactional, but there's a third phase. And the third is where you start tapping into this idea of serving people at a premium level. Why? Because it's not just you're not just delivering information at that level. You're not just doing it for a transaction. You're actually doing it for level 3 is transformation. That's where people are willing to pay and invest money, because now what you're doing is you're not just educating them, you're not just exchanging a skill, but you're actually empowering them to get a result. Right? You're empowering them to get a result. Now, this is where they're like, okay, I don't want to build, like here with the website example that I gave you, in the transaction level, this could be maybe like a template, or it could be like, hey, I'm gonna give you the framework. I'm gonna give you a wireframe, a design for your website. So it's giving you a little bit. You're exchanging money for being prepared to actually implement this, right? So instead of learning how to make a website, now at the transaction level, what you're doing is, download, or let's call it access. Because when you have access to that, it'll be easier to implement and see it actually helping your business in this case, right? But at the top level, this transformational level is helping people see your value, not from I want a website, but what the website does. Remember, it's about empowering them to get a certain result. Recognizing that thing that you deliver, the transformation that you deliver, is just a means to an end. And it's you getting clear about what the end is for them. What do they want to accomplish? What do they want out of this thing? Right? And so here is build a website. Now, if you know that they want a website, you have to go deeper and say, why do you want a website? Okay, it's to get more clients. And so here, look at the levels. Would you be in a position to have a website that turns into clients quicker, easier, faster if I just sold you information, or if I just created it for you? There's a distinct difference there. Right? So if I give you the information, you might do something with it, but maybe not. Most people probably will not. Because there's on YouTube videos right now, today, there's tons of videos showing you how to build a website. And guess what? Many people still don't have a website. Right? So that'll tell you that it's not just about the information. Now, there's template clubs out there. There's places where you could download certain designs. There's places that you can get access to resources to help you build your website a lot faster. And yet, people will invest a little bit more than information there, but it doesn't guarantee that they're going to have a revenue-producing website. So at that top level, the transformational level, is where you literally have them get a result much faster, because you're giving them what they need to get the outcome, to empower them to get the result, right? Which in this case, in this example, is a website that gets clients, not just a website not just a beautiful brochure, but something that actually gets clients. Now, if we're talking about other types of help, if we're talking, for example, like health, maybe you're a health coach, maybe you're a personal trainer. What does this look like? Okay, so bottom level here, bottom level, this might be, um, how to lose weight. So it might be an ebook, it might be a video series, how to lose weight. Okay, good information. Again, this information is available on tons of blogs, tons of podcasts, tons of YouTube videos. But if you position your offer right, cool, you could probably sell this information product. No big deal. Like, it's being done every single day by thousands of people, millions of people, in fact. They're buying information on how to lose weight. So at the transactional level is like, I will give you a meal prep plan and I will give you an exercise plan for you to lose 15 pounds, right? So you give me money and I give you the resources. I give you the tools that you need to make it easy for you to get that result, to lose weight. So that's more expensive. People will invest more in that because it's more realistic that they're going to get results from that type of package, from that type of offer, than they would just, hey, here's some information, good luck with it. So you could see the difference. At the transformational level, where people invest 3, 4, 5, 6,000 out, 10,000, there's celebrity fitness people that are charging millions, right? So they just serve a different audience. But let's say at the top level, the transform level is, I will work with you on a one-on-one basis, perhaps. I'll go to the gym with you. I will deliver the meal plans for you so that you can do it and do it with ease and get your result a lot faster, right? And so at that level, that premium level is, you're creating a path for them to get success with what you do a lot faster, and removing obstacles that are traditionally get in their way with level 1 and level 2, because now they have your accountability, now they have your personal input and insight, how it actually works for them, right? So this is the premium. I call it the pyramid of premium offers, because if you want to start charging more, charging what you're worth, you have to move from information and up level to transaction, and then from transaction move up to transformation. Now, some people could do that move right now. Like, they've been personal trainers for 15 years already. They know how to transform lives, how to get people to lose weight, get healthier, be more fit, have more energy. And because they lack the structure of how to properly offer this transformation, then they doubt themselves and they stay at these first two levels. But they don't have to, because they already have the results to prove that they can definitely play here and charge a premium, because they've seen so many people already get results. Now, for others, you are the one that you've created massive results for yourself. You know what pains you've gone through. You know how hard it was for you to get there. And so that gives you an expertise that some people that don't have that experience don't have, and they need, because they're stuck where they're at, right? And so I'm here to tell you that if you want to build a business on your terms, price yourself right, serve the right clients, focus on this top level here, right? Because then it's about making an impact. Why? Because people are actually utilizing what you have to offer. So that's all about impact. It's building your influence, because you begin to get recognized for the results you deliver. Just yesterday, I joined a Facebook group, and somebody messaged me, and they were telling me, hey, you know what? Your name just came up the other day, because they were telling me they went through one of your trainings, or they listened to you speak at an event. And I just want you to know that your name is going out there in the market. And I was like, awesome. Influence, right? Because of the content that we deliver, because of the value that we deliver, you begin to have that influence. And when you have that influence, you're asked to speak at different places. You're given opportunities that others will never have. There's opportunities for you to be a guest on podcasts and video series and things like that, at events, that type of thing. So there's tons of opportunity that open up for you. So you get the idea. So when you structure it this way, go from information to transaction to the highest level, the transformation, then again, it gives you the impact, it gives you the influence, and then, of course, it gives you the income that you want. Because right now, a lot of people, since they're stuck in level 1 in their business, just transferring information, which is educating people, but it's not necessarily making a massive transformation, the impact that they want to have, right? And so that's why it's so important to move up this pyramid of premium offers. So important to move up the levels, because it's at this level, the level 3, where you get access to this, right? That's where you have massive impact on the people you serve. That's where you have massive influence, where other people desire to know what you want, to get involved in what you're doing, to open up opportunities for you, to partner with you, to work with you, to hire you. All that stuff comes with your ability to generate results. And then the income follows. Don't necessarily do it for the income, but the income follows. The income, if you're having the impact, if you're causing, because of the results you generate, because of the way that you help people, if your influence is starting to increase, the income, because you're structuring right, because you're focused on transformation, not information, that's where people invest at a higher level. And the good thing is this, is when people invest at a higher level, guess what? They're more accountable. They take more action. They take more responsibility. They get to work. They get stuff done, right? Because they don't want to lose out on what they have. They don't want to lose out. So people here, you might be giving something for $47, $97, and they don't value it. Why? Because it's just one thing. It doesn't give them exactly what they wanted in the way they wanted it. So then they go look for something else. That's why you see back here, this is one of my bookshelves. I have another one across. But you see a bunch of books there. You see a bunch of programs there. I've invested in a lot of different things. And at first, back in the day, I used to invest in things like, if this isn't giving me what I want, I think the secret is somewhere else. And then I'm going to go buy another thing. And then another thing. And then another thing. Well, people at this transformation level, they go all in with you. And they trust the process. And they trust that you can get them to this outcome, this result that they want. And so their ability to take a massive action and take responsibility increases a multiple of what people would do on the in the informational and transactional levels. And I would tell you that most people can operate at that high level, the transformation, but the biggest gap for them is that they haven't internalized their full value. They haven't internalized or taken a view of how they really impact people's lives, how they transform lives, how they're really able to get people results, right? So because they haven't taken an assessment, a self-assessment of their true value, they doubt their value, and then they operate at level 1 and level 2. Because I can never do that. Yeah, I see them doing that, but I'm not them. I don't have this. I haven't done that. I don't have certifications. I haven't graduated. I haven't done any of that stuff. Do you have a capacity to change lives? Yes. Do you have information that people don't have? Yes. Do you have experience that people don't have? Absolutely. Do you have wisdom? Do you have a skill set that people don't have? Yes. Okay. Then you have the makings of having a transformational offer, a premium offer. That's why my program is called Income Through Impact, because at the level 3, it's all about impact, right? It's all about impact. We're not just giving information to a bunch of thousands of people that don't do anything with it. We want to make sure that every life we touch is impacted, is improved, and is elevated to a higher level, to a new opportunity in their lives that they never had access to before. And information is not going to do that, unfortunately. Why? Because information is all over the place. We have Google. Like when I was first on the internet back in 94, 95, having AOL dial-up back then, guess what? I didn't have access to the information I have access to right now. I can literally spend the next 18 years of my life studying one subject matter for absolutely free, but I'd rather have those results in 30 days, in 60 days, in 90 days. And that's going to happen when I'm working with somebody at the transformation level. Because I can information my life away and still see no improvements in my life. Awesome. Well, cool. That's all I have for you today. This is all about up-leveling your offers and your market positioning. Also, if you want some help with this, like how do I go from being, somebody that's operating at the information level and serving people at the information level or the transactional level, where I'm just exchanging resources and tools and stuff in exchange for money. Like I want to go from there to transactional. I want to be somebody that really impacts people's lives, that changes the trajectory of their life. That's where I want to operate from. I want to be a level 3 entrepreneur, where I change lives, where I impact people. If that's you, cool. Just reach out to me. Send me a quick message, and we'll get on a call and see if it makes sense for us to work together. If it does, awesome. And if it doesn't, cool. I'll send you, in a path that may be more aligned to what you're looking for, or whatever the case is. But for me, I know that you have more available to you than what you've tapped into. And so that's why I do these trainings and have my fanpreneur group and things like that. It's all about really doubling down on the value you have that's unique in this world and nobody else can compete with. So if you want to chat and talk about moving your business to the transactional level, cool. Let's chat. Let's hear about your business and see what opportunities you have. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, guys. I'll have other trainings going up in the next couple of days. So with that being said, take care. It's Alex once again, alexnavas.com, and I'll see you later.